Why VIS matters in trial but disappears in plea deals. A victim impact statement, often called a VIS, is used during trial or sentencing. It's your chance to tell the court how the crime affected your life. A protest letter, however, is used later during the parole process to stop the offender from being released early. And anyone can write a protest letter. But here's what most victims aren't told. The victim impact statement you wrote at the time of trial doesn't just stay there. You should also submit it to the parole board, so your loved one's story continues to be heard when the offender's release is being considered. My name is Sarah Raney, and I'm known as Mama Bear, the mother who refuses to stay silent. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a mother who lost her only child, Kenley Gene Raney, to a repeat drunk driver. What I share with you isn't legal advice. It's the reality the system doesn't explain. But every victim needs to understand. A victim impact statement typically occurs during the trial or sentencing. It's your chance to speak directly to the judge or jury and the offender to share your grief, financial losses, and emotional trauma. In my case, I didn't just speak about what I lost. I showed them who my son was, the healer he had dedicated his life to becoming, the good he was ready to give, and the future you took with your selfish choice. You didn't just take my only child from me. You robbed the world of a doctor who could have saved countless lives. You shattered my life and my future and every dream I had left. And no matter what sentence you get, it will never compare to the life sentence you gave the day you took my son. So remember this. When you close your eyes at night, you don't just see the bars around you. You see my son's face. That's your prison, and you'll never escape it. But here's what no one tells you. If your case ends with a plea deal, your victim impact statement might not have the effect you expect. That's precisely what happened to me. My son's killer had charges dropped and was offered a plea deal. These deals are arranged quietly behind closed doors, often without even notifying the victim. By the time I sat in a court and read my victim impact statement, it was too late. The deal was done and signed. The sentence was set. My words, my son's story had no power to change the outcome. Honestly, I only recently discovered that some of the charges were dropped after reading an article on Google. In my case, since a plea deal was reached, my victim impact statement wasn't truly addressed to the judge. The decision was already made, so I instead chose to use my words to describe who my son was. To recap, in a jury trial or bench trial, your VIS is part of the process. The judge and the jury hear your words before sentencing, and your voice can help shape the outcome. But in a plea deal, the deal comes first. The victim impact statement comes after. By then, the outcome is already locked in. Your words may still honor your loved one, but they no longer carry weight in the decision. And let me say this. This is not a reality show. On TV, you might see victim impact statements where people are cursing, screaming, or entirely out of control. That's not how it works in the real world. You must show respect. Avoid using language that isn't appropriate, especially when giving your statement before sentencing. Your strength comes from your words, not from losing control. Don't stay silent. Don't assume the system will protect your voice. Learn your rights. Demand to be included before a deal is made. Because if you wait until the plea deal is signed, it's already too late. Your voice has been erased. Yes, it is legal to exclude victims. That is why you must become a mama bear. And if you want to hear more truth, the system doesn't tell victims, subscribe to my channel, DUI Shatters Lies. Together, we can make sure victims' voices are never erased. I am the proud mother of Kenley Gene Raney, who lost his life to a drunk driver. Thank you.